Okay, Sunday the 10th of December 2023. I'm in a bit of a famous park in Warsaw, Laszinki Park, literal translation bathroom park, famous park for the royalty, whatever else, in Poland a long time ago. Happy chappy, nice little place. And of course, snow, it's beautiful. Oh no, it's more fun when there's snow. It's much more unique. So, one thing I've been thinking about recently, among a few other things, superdeterminism, but never mind about that right now, communication skills, languages. Had a few interesting encounters while I'm here in Poland with regards to communication. I find that people tend to be a bit more dismissive of you when you don't speak the language. And language skills are damn important. Damn important. Oof. Because I find that there were once or twice people were a little dismissive of me, of what I wanted or when I needed help, things like that, because I couldn't speak the language. They just didn't want to know. Fair enough. Not fun. And I was thinking, I didn't have that experience in Spain. Interesting. Spain was no pain. Why is that? How could that be? It's like, I spoke the language. Of course. That explains a lot. Interesting. Here, no Polish, then you've got problems. When there's Polish, then there's no problems. Very fair. Makes sense. But, so just dismissive, not fun. So in Spain, had no problems. And I realised I spoke the language. I was able to communicate my keyword as communicate my intentions, my problems, my desires, whatever else, you name it, easier than in Polish, just basically grunting. I was thinking, not grunting, but, just pointing and saying basic things in English or like nonsense Polish or whatever. So I was thinking, this is what it must be like to be illiterate, where I can't speak the language, I can't read it, I can't write it, I barely know any words, so I'm basically illiterate in terms of Polish. Oh, that's not very fun, is it? Okay, so communication skills are damn important. So I was thinking, I realised that by doing these vlogs, I'm increasing my communication skills bit by bit, spokojnie, paso, bit by bit. I'm able to express my thoughts easier and easier in English, on the fly. There's no script, it's just a basic thing I want to talk about, a basic thing I want to mention. So I just think my communication skills are getting better. That's priceless. Because I find that my videos are not as 3D. There's not as many tones, not as many shades of what I want to say as there could be, as I'd like there to be. So I'm thinking I need to express myself more. Stories, allegories and beyond. I need to be able to articulate exactly what I want more precisely. And I say the only way to do that is to actually just get speaking. Because with my students, my clients, I always tell them, if you want to improve your speaking, you have to speak. If you want to improve your writing, you have to write. If you want to improve your reading, you have to read. So then, logically, I was thinking, well, if I want to improve my speaking communication skills, I've got to communicate and speak. So these videos can be better. And the better these videos are, or these videos will be better as a result of my communication skills. And therefore, everything else will fall in place as well. My language skills, my teaching, everything. The experience my students have and beyond. The better one thing is, like a domino effect, the better everything else is. Makes sense. Why the hell not? Let's make it better, improve. I don't see it as a problem, I see it as an opportunity. That's the key angle. I don't see it as an issue, as a problem, a dead end, not a disaster. It's an opportunity to improve. It's not a dead end, that's important. So communication skills and experiences in Poland, that was something I was thinking about recently. Just thinking where I am, what's going on. Okay, perfect. Just thinking what's happening. Now, other thing I've been thinking about recently a lot, and this is completely different, is superdeterminism. As I came across this concept recently, I was thinking in terms of destiny and free will, but I don't know enough about that just yet to articulate my thoughts. So, okay. Other thing I was looking at recently was using ChatGPT AI for like everything. Breaking down first principles of communication, different industries, real polytechnic, and other interesting concepts and industries to find the first principles and using those concepts to reverse engineer different techniques to teach different ways to improve my teaching and communication skills and creativity, whatever else. Because, you see, I have an interesting principle in business, where I always want to improve my product, always get better. And the only way to improve it is to actually implement new and original ideas. Therefore, the competition can't compete with me. Very logical, very fair. So I had an idea recently of looking at a lot of industries that are related to education, or competing, or unrelated completely, like logistics, manufacturing, mining, and using the first principles in those industries and the concepts in those industries and breaking them down on a first principle basis and using those, reverse engineering them to improve education. Very interesting, very original ideas, I think, but it takes time to study. And using the concept of real polytechnic, the principle behind that, which is like Henry Kissinger's philosophy, ideology, okay, something I came across recently in research. Let's use that, break it down, find the first principles, and then use that as the basis to construct new ways of teaching, new ways of education. We are entering the new era of education, and everything really, everything, construction, communication, everything with AI. And this is just my way of using it as at the cutting edge, innovative way. So it's pretty exciting, but it takes time to sit down and study. I also want to talk about my experiences with ChatGPT to analyze my experiences here in Poland, and then break them down, find again the first principles, then figure out ways how to improve my teaching, my communication skills again. Very important, very fundamental, very exciting. Not going to be easy, but very exciting. So recently, some interesting experiences in Poland. Communication being dismissed. Okay, let's analyze that, break it down. Superdeterminism, just pondering a little bit about that. Like, what the hell is this? Let's learn much more. Okay, fine. Let's look at some first principles of different industries. It could even go much wilder. Like, let's look at the first principles of like natural phenomena, snow, for example. Break down the first principles and reverse engineer it all. Very interesting stuff. Quite a little bit out there, very unusual, but very cutting edge nonetheless. And then take other industries and break it all down and reverse engineer other stuff out there. Cool. So, superdeterminism, communication skills, ChatGPT, Poland, thinking, reverse engineering, communication, amazing. It's all part of the adventure. That's how I get ahead, bit by bit, little by little. And use original ideas, things that are unrelated completely to what I'm doing or using or creating, and applying it in different ways. Very good. This is the 0 to 1 principle in action. Now think about it. And also this interesting book, Blue Ocean Strategy. I'm applying a lot of the strategies inadvertently from that book by doing all this unique creative stuff. So communication skills, Poland, ChatGPT, reverse engineering, first principles, exciting stuff. Bit nerdy, bit logical, but it's exciting. Just like the snow. Very exciting. How cool is that? Beautiful. Very nice. So, Sunday, 10th of December. I'll see you tomorrow.